Hey everyone, I'm that Takashi, and welcome back to another video. First off, I'd like to explain why I haven't really been posting any videos lately. First off, I've started back at school gone back for my last year at high school. And we haven't had that great of a start to the year. We've been off twice already for floods around the area, so it's been fun. We just had a huge cyclone come through and basically just put the whole city underwater. Yeah, there was a lot of water around. Anyway, between homework and all of that sort of stuff, I plan to put out videos. I did ask in my Discord server what kind of games you guys would like to see me play, or whether you wanted me to play other games at all. And I got a couple of people saying that yes, they did want me to play games, so other games other than Arknights. So here we are. And yeah, so in terms of me uploading, I'm gonna try and upload as much as possible. But it may be either infrequent or I'm not going to be able to stick to an upload schedule, is basically what I'm trying to say. So I hope you can all bear with me on that. Once we get back into holidays, so for me, down here in New Zealand, that is end of the year. So sort of November-ish, I'll be able to start uploading constantly again until the beginning of next year when I start uni. But yeah, so I hope you guys can bear with me while this year goes on. And I'm always open to chat in the Discord server, which you can find a link to down below. And yeah, let's get back on with the video. So today we're going to be looking at Grand Summoners. This is a game I've been playing on and off for a while. I've started coming back to it. They're having a Tensura, or that time I got reincarnated as a slime event, slash crossover at the moment, where you can actually get multiple of the different characters from the show in different forms. You've got their normal form, you've got a brand new New Year's style for all of the characters, as well as a Christmas Santa style, which I think is just beautiful. Yeah. This game includes both characters that you can collect as well as equips, which you can put onto characters to use as, they're basically the character's skills. And sometimes combined with sometimes having an equip combined with a certain character can be just completely broken. And that becomes even more apparent when you find out that this game has multiplayer functionality, so you can play real-time multiplayer with others, as well as real-time PvP, which is interesting to say the least. We'll be taking a look at that if there is time in this video. If not, I might do a separate PvP video. But yeah, let's take a look at some of the characters you can collect, though. As I said, I've been playing this for a while, so my characters are fairly high-leveled. Most of them are fully awoken as well. Well, not fully, but mostly awoken as well. That's where you can see this sort of rainbow pattern behind 3 out of the 4 of my characters. This character, Rem, doesn't actually she isn't awoken yet. She's 5-star, but and fully enhanced, but not awoken yet. Basically, awoken allows you to boost their stats as well as gain the fancy background behind them here, and also it raises the level cap to level 90, level 70, sorry. Anyway, units are broken up from 1 star to 5 star, and they're also broken up into their different elements, so fire, water, earth, I take it, light, and dark. So standard elements there, yeah. So there's a couple of characters I want to highlight. Obviously, I ended up getting Milim from the Tensuro collab. I haven't gotten Rimuru yet. The RNG gods have just not been with me, but yeah, the artwork is absolutely amazing. Yeah, genuinely, the artwork is just amazing in this game, especially like even some of the pixel art. Like you come in here, you can go into any character. This is my main, and you can go into the compendium down in the bottom here, click on pixel art, and you can actually preview their attacks. So say they're true art, right? They get very, very flashy. Yeah, the screen just gets absolutely filled with just art. It's beautiful, honestly. Essentially, you have their main attack, which will be auto. You've got their main attack, auto. You've got skills, which you activate manually in game. You've got arts, which run like they're basically your ultimate, and they charge up over time, and then you can activate it. Basically when your art is filled up, so long as you don't use your art, will then begin filling up a second gauge for your true art, which is an even more powerful attack, and they're just, these are the completely screen filling ones. And they just look wicked. The sad thing is that they've tried to smooth out some of the pixel art, and it just doesn't look as clean as it could. But I guess it's a stylistic choice. If we go back and back out of here, so you've got your parties here. You can have multiple different parties. I haven't really bothered setting any others up. You've got your equip screen here, which takes you through the full, like if you go crafting, you can craft different equips. I've got my equip list, and it's got all of the equips that I have, starting from lowest rarity, going to the highest rarity. I've got the special equip for Rimuru, but I haven't gotten the actual character yet, which is really annoying. And it shows you their skill here, as well as the stats and everything. And I mean, I will not lie, the stats for the skill for this equip is pretty good. It increases all allies' crit rate by 50% and demon units' damage by 30% for 10 whole seconds, which is... So, if you have an entire team of demon units, holy jeez, that's a lot of damage up for 10 seconds. It can turn the tide of battle. I will get to gameplay in a second. This game has a full-on French system, so you can interact with other players. If we go home, down here is probably where you're going to be... Well, you're not able to see that very well. Down the bottom of the screen is where you're going to be accessing most of the gameplay features. So, you've got the main... you got quests in the middle there, which are your main story quests. Pretty standard. You go around, and each of these includes different stages. Pretty bulk standard. Story is pretty alright. It's nothing to scoff at, but it's nothing crazy amazing, but it's pretty good. You've got Town, which gives you access to a bunch of features in the game. I'm not No, okay. No, the mines are not able to be accessed at the moment. I believe it's a special event that happens every once in a while when you're able to access it. Basically, the mines is basically an endless tower mode. Yeah. The floors are quite fun to go through, and there's quite a few rewards that come from it. You can't always access it though, which is slightly odd. You can go to the alchemist here, and you're able to sell your units, and they give you alchemy stones, and alchemy stones are able to be used in the alchemy summon, and you can use 500 of them to do a standard single pull summon, basically like any other summon, but you can use 5,000 of them and you get a guaranteed 5-star, and it can be one of the different crossover units, which is pretty cool that they include that for a thing you can for a pull that you can get for free. You can also sell your equips and also use the multiple different exchanges that exist within the game, which I really should get to using, honestly. I have many different currencies that I could probably use for different things, or to get different things. Anyway, otherwise the town basically is just a fancy way to access a bunch of the different things that you can access from the main menu anyway. Just slightly faster. You've got the arena, which is basically, originally, it was, how did it work originally? Originally, I think it was one person played and basically submitted what they had done up to a server, and then you would be able to play against that and attempt to try and outsmart them and basically outpower them. However, here, now with the arena battles, it's all real time, so you are versing the other person, which is quite neat. I appreciate it. You can get some pretty good rewards, as you can see there. I'm one win away from doing that. And some of these people, freaking heck, they're overpowered. Anyway, you've got the Exploring tab, a bit of an odd name, but it basically houses all of your event missions, side stories, bosses. In this game they call them giant bosses, and they're quite magnificent, honestly. The artwork is amazing for them. Material quests, and bootcamp quests, which are basically ways to get different XP items, and enhancement items and all that sort of stuff. They've got a handy little schedule here, so you can actually see what events are going to be going on at what day. And I think it goes, how far into the future does it go? I'm not 100% sure. It goes 5 days into the future. 6 days into the future. Trying to account for time zone differences, but yeah, 6 days into the future, which is quite handy. The Crest Palace, I haven't really done too much in here. It's basically just extra quests as well. Crests are basically like extra pieces of equipment that you can, well, not equipment, but extra buffs that you can get, and they can be applied onto your characters. Each character can only have one crest, and you can level that crest up to gain more effects, and the effect that it gives you is completely randomized, so be that what you will, or think of that what you will. And then the last tab here is the multiplayer, and essentially from here you can select your party, select the 2 characters that you want to join. If there's only 2 players in a lobby, which there can be 4, but if there's only 2, it will use both of your joining characters and 2 of the other players' characters. Whereas if there's 4 people in the lobby, it will only use the first character. you can manage your party and equipment from here. You can also manage stickers, because you can get stickers in this game, and you can use these as kind of quick chats, because, if you go ready, it'll then take you in, and you can either start up your own lobby from a mission screen, or from the mission screen, sorry, or you can join someone else's from here. I'm not going to at the moment. However, what I am going to do, now that I've shown off all of those, I'm going to go into the quests. And I am going to do one of the quests that I did here. So this is the preparation screen. So you can choose your food. So you can take food that gets buffs for all your characters. You can select items to bring, which can, in my case, I don't have any of them, but they're listed there, so I can double or triple quest drops, which can be very handy. Anyway, you can also set it to loop, which is useful when you want to put it on auto and maybe put your phone aside and do some work, blah blah blah, or you just don't want to do anything and watch YouTube while it runs. I've done that, it's good. Anyway, if we go to battle and load us in, this is gonna download a little bit of stuff and then drop us straight into the battle screen. I've already completed the story on this, so it shouldn't give us any dialogue. This is basically the battle screen. You've got your 4 characters down the bottom. You can tap on their portraits to activate their abilities, or their skill in this. And then down here on the bottom, these are all your equips that you can access and you can apply. You swipe up to activate an art. Once it's ready, it will say arts when it is ready. You can swipe up, and it will play the animation. Activate those. Activate these. And these. Some flashy screen animation. There you go. And we win. You can see, you can enable auto there, you can change, you can see what materials you've acquired at the top. Once you finish a stage, it will give you a rundown of pretty much all the stats from the battle. You can click, it'll show you your drops that you've gathered. You can see full stats from the battle about who did the most damage, recovery, and who dealt the most damage to boss's break stat, which basically stops him from attacking for a bit. And it's nice that it gives exact numbers and everything. You can quickly redeploy from here, and then you can just quit out when you have finished, and it drops you back straight to the screen here. I don't have enough to do a 10 pull at this point. Maybe that's something for another video, but yeah, I thoroughly enjoy this game. It is quite intense at times, especially when you're playing with others, but it can be quite intense, but it's good fun. And you can just jump in and out. The game rewards you even if you don't play. Like, you can just log in and you'll get a bunch of premium currency. And yeah, it's just super fun to play, super easy to play and get into. And yeah, so let me know if you guys want me to make more videos on this game, because I would be absolutely happy to. And yeah, that's really all I have for now, so I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Catch ya.